For decades, the globalist machine has hand-picked its puppets. Leaders who bow to the New World Order. Leaders who sell out their people. But what happens when the puppet cuts his strings? What happens when the attack dog turns on its master? This is the story of Vladimir Putin. Back in the 1990s, Russia was on its knees. The Soviet Union had collapsed. The West celebrated. And Boris Yeltsin, drunk on power and Western vodka, allowed oligarchs and globalist vultures to pick Russia's bones clean. Then, in 1999, a new man emerged from the shadows. A former KGB officer. A man the West thought they could control. Vladimir Putin. At first he played the part. He smiled for the cameras. He even offered to join NATO. He let Western corporations carve up Russia's resources. The globalists thought they had won. They thought Putin was just another obedient servant. They were wrong. Behind the scenes, Putin was watching, learning, waiting. He saw the Iraq War, a blatant act of imperial aggression. He saw the Orange Revolution, a CIA-backed coup in Ukraine. He saw the globalists tightening their grip. And then he struck back. One by one, Putin dismantled the globalist tools in Russia. Oligarchs who served foreign masters, arrested or exiled. Western-backed NGOs, kicked out. The sellout liberals in his government, purged. By the mid-2000s, the mask was off. Putin was no longer the West's useful idiot. He was a nationalist, a traditionalist, a man who would not kneel. While the West pushed poison, GMOs, gender chaos, the destruction of faith, Putin did the unthinkable. He banned GMOs. He upheld Christianity. He outlawed LGBT propaganda directed towards children. And Hollywood lost its mind. Suddenly every movie villain looked like Putin. Every woke script painted Russia as a hateful regime. Why? Because Putin exposed their agenda. He refused to let them sexualize children. He called out their degeneracy, and for that, the propaganda machine went to war. But Putin wasn't distracted. He joined forces with China. He built BRICS, a financial dagger aimed at the heart of the petrodollar. No more trading oil in dollars, no more bowing to Western banks, just gold, just national sovereignty. This was the final betrayal. The globalists could tolerate a strong Russia. But a Russia that threatened their money monopoly? Unforgivable. And that's when the attacks began, the demonization, the sanctions, the color revolutions on Russia's doorstep. Because the globalists don't tolerate defiance. They thought they could break him. They thought they could force him back into line. But Putin had other plans. He built alliances with other nations tired of Western bullying. He weaponized the truth, exposing the hypocrisy of the so-called rules-based order. And he turned the dollar into a weapon against its own masters. And now, the globalists are terrified. Because Putin isn't just fighting for Russia. He's leading the resistance against the New World Order. The attack dog has turned on its master. And the master doesn't know what to do.